So one of the things I got for Christmas was this nice new case, the Thermaltake U71. Now, obviously, I want to talk about, give it an overview, give it, a full kind of, I don't know, overview, I guess, as I just said, but pretty much just talk about it in general, what I like about it, what I don't like. If you want to see the unboxing, that was actually in my build video, my 2018 video editing build video that you can check out. I might put it in the description if I'm not feeling lazy, depends. But pretty much, I want to talk about this case because it is a very good case, and of course you're paying for it as well. But one of the biggest things I like about it is the multiple radiator support. I mean, like, crazy amount of radiator support. I mean, I've got an AIO in it right now, and that's not, anything close to its full potential, but the best part is it will be, fully upgradable down the road. So I do have to talk about, storage. So the storage options, it comes with dry bays, a set of total 4 regular size 3.5 hard drives room, or you can put the SSDs in those. One of the biggest things I do wish is that it came with 8, because it really does look a little lopsided with them only half on the bottom, and I would recommend either having enough for all a full 8 on here, or just not include them at all, because it felt like really lopsided. The other thing is, I did end up switching around the SSD backings. You can also attach hard drives to the back, but the SSD backings, I turned them around to try to showcase the SSDs because I wanted to kind of include them in the build, because that was, without the hard drive bays there, it kind of felt really open and unused space. So that's what I liked about it. It was really easy to do. You just flipped it around. It was good. For the side-mounted bracket for the graphics card, I really liked how nice and convenient it was, because I've looked into it some. When I was looking at the case, I was like, I wanted to find somewhere to side mount my graphics card and find some support for 360 radiator cooling, and this one actually has 420 radiator cooling, and that was the best part about it. But the other thing is, the graphics card, the mounting mechanism actually has a back plate, and it has support and brackets. So all I did is, it had full support for, like, the extender. You screw in the extender and it basically just fit in there, like, it was really well built for if you get an extender. Of course, it doesn't come with one, you have to get one. But that was the biggest thing that I really liked about the case, is that the graphics card doesn't move at all. It's in there and it's good. Some graphics cards, it all is a little too I guess stressed, or a little too heavy on the bracket on the side, on the outside, but now that's not anything like this. It's all kind of fully supported throughout the card, not just on the back end, I guess, or where the I/O ports are. As for size, it is pretty thick. That's the accurate representation. Building it, you have to watch out for the glass. The glass is, first of all, you just got to be careful with it, because it's a lot of glass parts. So I'd recommend, when you're building it, if you're going to get this case, kind of keep it out of the way, I guess, so that way you don't run into that issue. As for support in wide areas, I'll tell you what happens when I get to doing the liquid cooling full loop, I guess, but my plan is to eventually do that. But as for support on everything, I was able to get some LED strips around the whole thing, which I liked a lot. Another thing is, it has 3 ports for extended liquid cooling on the back, and the I/O ports and everything seem pretty much normal. It seems like a normal case. I went from the NZXT 340, I believe, to this, and I gotta say the amount of fan slots are a lot better, because I was trying to figure out how to put a 360 radiator in that case, and that was just not a good idea. But it has everything set up, all the brackets are mounted. I think you can even get like another radiator. It's got some crazy radiator support. Like, I mean, you could keep this thing, you could literally make a custom loop, and it would have enough radiator room to pretty much cool anything, which is really nice about it. I might eventually cool my Founders Edition 1080 Ti, but I'm not too sure about that. Overall, the rating compared to what I previously had, and in the case that I have down here, is probably, I'd say give it like a 9, because of course you're paying for it, obviously, but I'd give it a 9. I know Thermaltake does a really good job, at least in the high-end cases. I've noticed a lot of their cases have, like, the side-mounted brackets and stuff. I know this is the only one that had the support for it, though. It had support for the graphics card, not just the side-mounted, but also the support for it. Which it's definitely a plus if you're interested in side-mounting your graphics card. But the other thing I'd say is, downside, as I said, is just either include, here actually is the hard drive mounting brackets that I have, but they only include 2, and you can obviously clearly see that if I were to take these 2, they don't fill up the whole way at all. They only fill up like a half. And I would say a good 4 of them would be really good for especially content creation. I don't know when most people wouldn't have good use for it, especially because this is more of a showcase case. But the biggest thing is just the amount of footage I have, the amount of I don't know, various hard drives and stuff, and I can really find these online as well. So I plan on taking one of the SSD, like maybe filling them up and stuff. But still, it just kind of shows that there's not necessarily. It really feels like there should be more, because all the hard drives and stuff that I'm probably planning to get as well, so I can have a little bit more space for my content and stuff. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, I'll be happy to answer those. And of course, if you're interested in joining our tech Discord, it's down in the description. You can hop in there. People talk to you, need help with picking up parts and stuff like that. Alright. I guess that'll be it for today. So thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys around. Subscribe if you're new. Like if you liked. Dislike if you disliked. And adios.